So, hello and welcome back to the channel. Now, it's been a good 2 or 3 months since I bought your video. Now we have some big news, okay? So, about a month ago, I was in a pub having a beer, enjoying myself. And my friend said to me he'd like to do one of those trips, you know, that we went across Europe. Now, some of you watched my channel. You know I did one of these trips where we went across Europe and we went from Edinburgh around the Swiss Alps into Rome, Italy and back again. I did an old Jaguar that I paid about £280 for, and I painted it matte black. So yeah, if you want to see them videos, have a look back. Rust to Rome, yeah. Now that must have been about 2019, and I've not had a holiday since, yeah. I did throw the idea out, Nürburgring, yeah, and it turned out he also wanted to go as well. So we've decided, we've actually booked all this as well, to be fair, yeah, over the last month. We are all going to the Nürburgring, okay. Now, I don't know a lot about this, apart from it's a racing car track in Germany. Now, I'm taking the Mustang. My friend Bradley is taking his Honda Civic Type R. My other friend Cam, he's taking his Land Rover Defender, so that's going to be interesting because it's going to have a massive turbo on it, yeah? Now, basically what we're going to do, this is the first week of June we're going, all right? Now, my girlfriend's coming with me, Bradley's girlfriend's coming with him as well. So there's quite a few of us going, so it's been quite good as well, yeah? Now, we do need to get the car ready to go. Now, yeah, I bought the Mustang, yeah. I've been out in, you know, be out and about when it's been nice and that, but not much because the weather's wrong, you know. But at the moment, being a beautiful day, yeah, it's been out again, and I'm just enjoying it. I love it, yeah. But there is a few things I'd like to do. Now, Bradley's car, we've been doing a bit of work on his Honda Civic recently, getting it sort of ready to go to the Nürburgring. Now I have to start on the Mustang to do some work to get to the Nürburgring, yeah. So the service history is a bit limited on it, and I'd like to make sure that there's a few things good on it before we go, yeah. So I've been onto Rock Auto in America. Love that website, it's brilliant, you know. I get things in less than 48 hours, it's amazing. So I've bought myself a new set of spark plugs for it, which are actually here, yeah. Don't worry, we have got 8, yeah. Ford ones, all right. I've also got a Ford Motorcraft fuel filter, and I've also got myself some Ford Motorcraft full synthetic oil and a Ford Motorcraft oil filter to put on the Mustang. So because this trip is the first week of June, you know, I've got about just under 3 months, but I'd like, you know, I'd rather be ahead of myself than behind, because I want to jack the car up, check it underneath. I mean, I've never jacked this car, but I had the wheels off yet. But I'd like to take all the wheels and make sure everything's good, yeah, all the bushes and everything, because then I've still got time to order it and fix it before we go. So, so yeah, so looking forward for this. So how are we going to do the trip? We're going down to Dover on the Sunday night, well, Sunday afternoon night. We're going to check in a hotel just outside Dover, hop on the ferry Monday morning first thing. We've got to book, that's the only thing we do have to book, we haven't done that yet. Then drive all Monday to just the other side of Antwerp in Belgium, stop there, have a bit of a look round maybe the local area. Then we're going to go straight away first thing real early in the morning to the Nürburgring, straight through, yeah, because the Nürburgring is about 9 hours drive from here, all right. And then we're going to have a night, well, hopefully 3/4, half a day at the Nürburgring, well, an afternoon, should we say, let's get it right, afternoon. We've got a hotel right on the Nürburgring track. Now, that is awesome, all right. We're going to have a go around the track. You can't go to the Nürburgring and not have one go, can you? You know what I mean? Oh, we've got to sort the insurance out for that as well, yeah. There's a couple more little things, but generally all the hotels and things are booked, yeah. And then we're going to have another half a day at the Nürburgring, then drive all the way back to Dunkirk, and we're going to have 2 days in Dunkirk. Just 1 day is just to relax, chill out, and then we're going to come back on day 2 on the ferry and come back home again. All right, so this is what we're doing. So I'm well excited about this. But yeah, so like I say, today we're going to change the spark plugs, yeah? All right. So I've got my torque wrench. I've actually been out and got one now, yeah? Because I didn't have one. Would you believe out of every socket that I own, I do not own a 9/16 plug socket, yeah? Because obviously there's an American car, so everything's imperial, yeah? Which in England we seem to have half and half here. I don't get it. But if every socket is the only one I didn't have, yeah? So I've bought one of those as well. So yeah, let's get going. So as you can see, she's still pretty. Before I forget, there is a man coming to take that dent out the door in 2 days' time. So that's good. Oh, and I've put some new wheel sensors. I made these myself. So let me get the bonnet open. So to do this, I'm going to have to remove the shaker. So this shouldn't take me too long to do that. So there's the shaker off. There's not a lot to the shaker holding it on. Literally, there's two bolts here, and it pushes in here. Yeah, you think it'd be more than that. So these are your oh, I'm not sure what's gone on there. But these are your, I've already had this one out, because I took one out to check the it was the right spark plugs I was ordering. So yeah, for this side, for the other side. So literally all I've got to do is unplug this, undo that, pull it out, unscrew it, screw the nut in, torque it, finished. I'm going to do this one first because this is the one I originally took out. Oh, it's not come out with a thing. There we go. Oh yeah, it's a bit mucky, isn't it? Yeah. So there we go. So yeah, same length and everything, aren't they? Yeah. So I don't think they're not actually gone, but we might as well put new ones in it anyway. So if you've seen one of my previous videos from a very long time ago, I actually hate doing spark plugs on cars because I had one snap inside once and I couldn't get it out to save my life, and it actually ruined the cylinder head trying to get it out. So I'm taking my time with this, but these don't feel like they've been out for a long time, yeah? Now when I bought the car, it's all right, I'm sort of half, you know, when I bought this car, the guy said to me, somebody checked the plugs fairly recently and said they're all fine. Now, I'm not so sure that bloke was telling the truth, because I don't think these have been out of here for a very, very long time. So another thing as well, I will show you the Honda Civic. Bradley, I'm quite sure, will be happy to tell you about it. And Cam will show you his Land Rover. But yeah, it'd be nice to get back into Europe and do one of those nice road trips. And this car as well, here in the UK, if you're watching this from America, we're obviously right-hand drive. So this is an import from, you know, the USA. So you are driving on the wrong side of the car. So when I go to Europe, I'm on the right side of the car, if that makes sense. Yeah, where they're going to be on the wrong side of the car. Yeah. Have we got this one out? Ah, there we go. So that's one side done. 4 more to go. Yeah, this is a bit more. It's awkward. Oh no, it should be all right. You can get to everything. So if anyone knows what power steering fluid is for a 2007 GT Mustang, yeah? Because there is a seep on it. I'm going to have to fix that before we go, because I wouldn't trust it at all, to be fair. So yeah, if you can let me know, leave it in the comments for us. I know that's an easy job, but after that first ever experience in my lifetime of snapping, it's the first spark plug I ever touched, because it was so, well, the car had stood like 24 years and it just, it had a blown head gasket and it just rotted to it basically. And yeah, we don't like doing that, right? So this is what else I've got. So I've got 6 quarts of 5W20 full synthetic. I've got my oil filter, yeah, and then we've got the fuel filter. Now I might do this on Friday. I'm presuming this is the right one. I didn't go underneath and check. Now to have this sent from the United States, it was like £15 maximum, I think it was. Probably a bit less. If you buy that here in the UK, it's £50, which is 3 times what I can get it for imported. Unbelievable, yeah. I think the oil filter was only sort of £7. Look at that. But yeah, like I say, so the fuel filter next, then the oil change. Then I need to jack the car up, check all the brakes and stuff. And then I want to rust proof the car as well. And I'd like to clean it up a bit underneath, because it's not rotten, but there is some sort of rusty areas appearing on the suspension and stuff, and I'd like to stop that before it gets any bad. So this is part 1 of the Nürburgring preparation, yeah? So I'm probably going to do like 3 parts to this video, if that really. And then like the trip itself, yeah? We'll just film the trip itself. But yeah, so next job, fuel filter and oil change. I'd like to change the oil, because you never know if people put the right oil in, do you? You know, when you buy a car. I think they did, to be fair, but yeah, you change it, you know you're right, you know what I mean? But yeah, so thank you for watching, and see you very soon in the next video.